Hey folks, how you doing? Here's my predicament slash tactic I'm going to try today here. I'm closer to home than I was with my brother yesterday at his camp. You guys have probably seen me. I do have a video on this long range area last year. So I'm going to lay some scent out. I got about 300-yard range I can watch. I just got done driving all the way down this road. There's a couple of dead ends, a couple of roads out there that just want to make sure nobody else is out there aiming down this road here. Obviously, because I'm going to be up on the top of the hill down that way. You can see. I'll be up at the top of the hill down there. So when I do aim, I will be aiming down towards the ground. Right at that back hill there before it drops down to a stream. Some deer tracks there in the snow. And that's the other problem we have today. Rained last night quite a bit. It washed all the snow away, and now it's down in the 20s today, so any snow that was there is gone, and now the ground is hard as a rock, so you can't even see if there's tracks on the ground at all. But I do see some scuffs right here too in the snow. I'll check out. But what I'm gonna do, the wind's blowing across, but he's going across this road here this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, right here in this tree, I'm gonna lay one of my homemade scent bomb things right here, put it in that tree, and it's gonna cross, that scent will cross the road in the wind up into there. And hopefully it'll draw something from there out for me. We'll see. Last year when I sat here, you know, there was some snow on the ground, and I did see plenty of deer tracks, but also some coyote tracks. And that whole day I sat here, I saw 2 coyotes, and that was it. So, but I can't keep driving around. I don't have a lot of gas to do that. Just waste your day away. Keep driving. You must stick to your plan and stick to areas that you know, especially during the season. You can't just waste the time away. So I'll set that up and back up onto the hill, and I'll give you a view from there. And cross my fingers, and hopefully something comes up for us. Alright, there's the scent dispersal thing. Just got a big sponge in there, and I dumped tinks 69 in it, and the wind blow into it and blow that scent down this way. Across the road is where the wind's going, right into there, and I'll be up top of that hill, sitting and watching for the rest of the night. Hopefully I'll have some luck. Down there again, there's tracks there. Do have an old track right in the mud here, the frozen ground. And there's some freshly disturbed stuff right over there, right there's newer tracks scuffed into the crusty ice. So there's definitely some movement around here. Hopefully something will come out for me. Wish me luck. Well, I got it all set up finally here. It's windier than I thought it was. Didn't seem to be so windy while I was down there setting up, but up here blowing pretty good, but the wind's not exact angle we thought. So it should be good. It's a crosswind way down there, so I'm way out of that range. I'm just crossing over from the right side of the road to the left side, blowing and saturating the land over on the left. So hopefully in the evening it'll die down some, and that scent will have carried through there quite a bit. I know off to the left here there's a swamp, so maybe there's some bucks hiding in there. There are some old tracks right down there too near that scent can, so we'll see. I'll show you where I am. As you can see, down where that sunny hump is area, that is about 305 yards, right down to the wood line there before the road turns. I got 450 yards. So I got quite a range here for the 308 to do. Luckily I have a BDC reticle for the scope here. I'll show you that. See this? The scope right there. This is a Leopold scope, and you sight it dead in at 100 yards. You can see that 1 right there, and you just range where you are, and you can see the 2 and a 3. Continue on. Turn that dial, and on top of the dial, you've had to. I don't know if you can see that well or not, but I had to tell them exactly what caliber this was. What grain I was shooting, what the temperature was, and all that stuff, and they calculate it into that dial, and they tune it right into the ammunition you're using. So I can use that all the way out, if you can see that right there, out to 550 yards. If you go back to 1, it'd be 600. So you gotta play the wind crosswind a little bit, but this will give you your elevation. I am aiming downhill a little ways, if you can see, so I don't know if that'll make much difference. Not that much of a grade difference, but we'll see. Well, I guess the wait begins right here. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning now. Got out here kind of late. Had to do some stuff around the house first, get that stuff taken care of. Just kept on hoping that wind would die down, but it's going to be here for a while, but it usually dies down before evening, so hopefully that'll take care of that. It's got a good range. Again, like I said, I did drive all the way down end of this road. This splits off into 2, and I drove down both ways to make sure nobody was down there. Didn't look like any fresh tracks down here at all today, by the looks of it. It's hard to tell. This ground is frozen, and it's a lot of rock in it, so it's hard to see even a moose track, never mind deer tracks. But last year when I was through here, this straight stretch had quite a few deer tracks going through it, but did have some coyote tracks as well. So if I see one of them, they're going down too. So there's plenty of them around here. Don't need that many of them. But see what we see, I guess. Show the range. see anything besides squirrels. The hunter come up next to me in his truck and asked me if I was hunting here, and I said, well, yeah, I've been here since 9 a.m. I said, this he rode down past me, and he said, nah, I won't disturb you hunting, and turned around. There's been somebody walking past me like the day before, but like we say, it is what it is. As I said, that sun's getting down there. Hopefully something will show up. I got that scent can about 300 yards down there on the right. The wind's blowing from right to left, so all that scent's going into the left side, so I'm hoping it'll draw something across the road. We'll see. The last hour of light now. See a few birds and squirrels running across the road, so hopefully maybe something will pop out. Well, that's the end of shooting light for another week. It's the third week of November. Only got one more week left. Guess I'll start this up. Yeah, so unload the gun. The third week. Well, next week is the last week. It's also week of Thanksgiving. I didn't see anything here. Could hear some stuff in there, but I don't know what it was. There's a lot of moose sign around here. There's some deer sign down there, but I don't know. Thought I heard some coyotes way out in the back there, but I'm not sure. Well, I'll take a ride down and pick up my scent canister down there. And head home. Well, today's the 23rd, I think. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I'll see what comes on for next week. Maybe my brother and I can get back together and get up to camp again. Seems to be a lot of deer up that way. But all done for this week.